Hello guys, hello everybody. Welcome, welcome. B, Grace, Andrew, Alina, Caribbean girl, hi. Everyone that's on will be added to the list and we'll do it as a free list. If you wish to donate, my description has my PayPal details. It's $5 US. I love your donations, of course. And yeah, you will jump the queue if you wish to do that. So we're just giving the cards a little bit of a shuffle and everyone coming on. Thank you, B. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Soul Tribe. I hope you enjoyed today's reading. And yesterday I did do a daily. I'm doing dailies now every day. I'm going to commit myself to it. So if you want to go check out the daily reading, it is on the videos section of my channel. I was going to do lives and I was like, no. As long as I'm consistent, okay? People will get the messages out, what they need to hear. It may or may not resonate with you, each daily collective that's there. There's a couple up at the moment, of course. I've only just started doing it. So go check it out. They're only like up to 10, maximum 15 minutes long, so go check those out. I don't do long videos for the collectives because I just don't have the time. Hi, Alina, hi. All right, let's start with the collective. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, first of all, the song that I was getting before I sat down. Hi, Chanley. One of my moderators is here. Thank you, Chanley. I appreciate you being here and everything you do for me. So, the song that I was getting was a song from a very long time ago that came up. It was about, a good 15 years ago when that song came out, and it was the song that says, I won't give up on love. So it's like, I won't give up on us. I won't give up on us. Even if the sky gets rough, I've given you all my love. God knows you're worth it. So a lot of you will know that song. I've just shuffled the bottom of the deck. We do have the Twin Flame card. Hi, Unique Love. How are you? So yeah, the Twin Flame card is coming out, and a lot about love here today. So for those of you who are on and want a love question, perfect time to do it. We do have Venus in the skies in astrology. Jason Mraz. Oh yeah, Jason Mraz. That's right. So some of you could have heard that song recently or heard it on the radio, or it's come up on the Spotify or your playlist, and that is definitely for you, or this reading will definitely be for you. We always do, for those who haven't been here before, we always do a collective first and then I'll go into the free list, okay? Like I said, if you want to donate, you will be next or first in the queue, and then subsequently from there, okay? So let's have a look and shuffle. The first card I'm going to bring out is what's going to tie the whole reading together. I'm going to do a Celtic cross, okay? So the first card that's going to come out is the overall, there we go, there it is. And let me just have a look at it. Oh, nice. Okay. So it is a court card. I'll give you a second or two. Well, I'll give you 5 minutes to maybe intuitively tune into what you think that card is. But it is a court card, okay, which is one of the queens, knights, pages, or kings, okay? So see if you can tune into what that will be. And it will tie the reading together, okay? So let's have a look. Just using the Rider-Waite-Smith deck today for this collective. Let's have a look. Oh, we got 2 cards for your main energy. Oh my goodness, they're 2 court cards. So this card isn't one of those then, is it? Okay. Page of Pentacles and Knight of Cups. This is really nice. I actually do feel this is a love reading, so we're going to stick with that, okay? For those of you who are interested in love, in a relationship, or you've got a crush, or you're wanting to bring love into your life, this is for you. Right, so I feel that this issue, collective, really focused on your security, focused on your finances, focused on study, learning something new, or even a new job right now. Hey, country. And you're sort of putting love aside, or feeling that, it's not there, it's not coming in, so I'm just going to focus on something else, which is great, right? Focusing on something else will let the universe know, if you've already put out the manifestation for love to come in, it will give you space to bring that into you. Because asking too much or over manifesting, which we can do, can tell the universe that we don't have something. So brilliant. Focus on something else right now. Focus on your goals, your dreams, your study, your work, your financial situation, your security, where you live, everything else, and possibly children as well. And then here is love coming in, okay? So I'm hearing like you're either thinking of love now and again or wanting it to come in, but this is a person I do feel, okay, that could be watching you from afar, that wants to come in, that wants to talk to you, that wants to get to know you. And if you're in or just started a new relationship, this is either getting to know each other again, with the Page of Pentacles being here, to strengthen the relationship and to look at its flaws. And as we all, Spirit just wants me to talk about soul paths, as we all go along our different soul paths, because we're all on a different soul path, right? Sometimes we can deviate. One of us wants a different thing, but like the song says, don't give up on this love, all right? You put too much hard work into it. If that is you, and if that is, you know, your story, if you're in a relationship and you're thinking about, I want something else, I want a new adventure, think about the person that was always there for you, right, through everything and stuck by you. That is the person that you need to stay with or be with, if that's for you. And then if there's a new love coming in, or you've just started a relationship, you know, give love a chance. Give love a chance here, because we have Jupiter coming in on the 8th, or 10th of June, around that time, right? It's wherever you live in the world. So that brings a lot of abundance, a lot of happiness. Go check out, I might start putting that in the description, the link to Lunatic Astrology's video about Jupiter coming in, which she brought out a very long time ago, but I don't know why she brought it out so long ago, but I'll find that video and I'll put it in the link so you can see for your sun or rising what that means for you. Let's have a look at what you need to focus on. What Spirit wants you to focus on. You know what you need to focus on, but what does Spirit want you to focus on? Oh my goodness, I love the World. So the World is the last card in the major. It is like this success. It is also the ending of a particular cycle. Some of you, like myself, could have been feeling like you've shifted, you've changed in your energy, that you're wanting new things, or you're wanting adventure, or you're wanting something else, you're wanting something new. I'm feeling this greatly, okay? So some of you could be feeling this, and that's why I started my daily collectives and wanted to shake things up. I'll be putting the weekly out on Sunday for next week. But that could be like, that's a very like, well, it's not small to me, but like, this is about new opportunities coming in. Thinking about all the opportunities that are out there in the world, anything, you can do anything at this time, right? Well, this time more than any other, because Jupiter is there really supporting your growth and expansion. So, thank you, Chanley. Okay, advice from Spirit, the Magician. Oh my goodness. You can do anything, guys. Just like I said, all right? So we've got, I mean, the Fool is the first card of the major, but the Magician is the second. So it's actually 22 cards in the major, not 21, as a lot of people think there is, okay? Because the Fool is a 0. But this is the number 1. This is the start of something. Spirit is advising you to really start to act on your new ideas, work with Spirit, co-create with Spirit to bring what you want into this new reality, into this new timeline. Okay, let's look at what you need to know the most. What does they need to know the most? Okay, King of Pentacles. Wow, you will get to where you want to be. Another King. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Gemini, Sagittarius here. Okay, let's have a look and see. What is your highest timeline, like your highest outcome? This is a really beautiful reading. Wow, twin flame. Some of you could be really coming into contact with your twin flame now, okay? What's supporting this? What's supporting this? Clarity, clarity, communication, good communication, solid communication, being very discerning with your words and your mind and what you think about, you will bring about in this timeline. This is absolutely beautiful reading, especially, well, for anyone in business, for anyone looking for love, for anything to do with money. Like I said, I will put the Jupiter video in tomorrow's reading. Actually, I'll put it in after this one in this description or in the daily collective. All right, let's have a look and see what's behind you that will never come again and never show its ugly face, not being strong enough. That's quite simple, right? Not being strong enough. Spirit is giving you the strength to co-create now, okay? And to really bring what you want into this existence here on this human plane. Let's have a look at the hidden card. Does anyone want to have a guess what this is? Put it in the comments now. Okay, that will tie everything together. Okay, no one is, but I will say it anyway because we don't want to be hanging around. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so if anyone thought this was the Queen of Pentacles, oh wow, Caribbean Girl. You've won a free 10-minute reading, so email me Caribbean Girl, okay? Because you guessed it. We'll play this game every day. Dang, yeah, she guessed it right the first time. So Chanley, yeah, dang. Okay, Caribbean Girl, send me an email. You can get a free 10-minute reading. I'll send that through to you. Just ask me a question and I'll send that through to you, okay? So the Queen of Pentacles talks about fertility, right? There's that rabbit, you can't really see it in the corner. It's disguised. So maybe the, I don't know whether you can see it, but it is disguised. That little rabbit there in the corner. So Spirit is saying, you know, your growth is there. It all comes down to how you communicate with yourself and how much you focus on the job at hand, okay? So well done to Caribbean Girl. You got it right, okay? Right. Thank you. Yay, bee clapping. Oh my God, thank you. So your spiritual psychic powers are quite high right now, Caribbean Girl. I would take advantage of that and be meditating and getting as much information from your guides as possible at this time. B, post your question. You are new here. Welcome so much to Soul Tribe Tarot. I hope you have an amazing time here. Just to let you guys know that I do go on live every day when I work for a week and then I have a week off work, and that's just my job. I'm very lucky in that respect. So work for a week, 8 days, and then I have 6 days off, and then 8 days and 6 days off. I live in Bali, in Indonesia. My job is very demanding, so when I'm at work I can't literally do the lives, but I will be doing the daily collectors because they're only like 10-15 minutes long, and that's I can handle that. Okay, I can handle that. All right, let's have a look at B's question. Happy Thursday, everyone. It's Friday where I am. How do you work? Is it better for a specific question? It's up to you. It's up to you, whatever question you want to ask, or you can just ask for a general, or what Spirit wants you to know right now, what Spirit wants you to focus on, or what advice from Spirit. Generals are really good because it will bring out what you really need to hear. So it's up to you, okay? General love reading, let's have a look. Alina, you are on the list. Relax. You're number 4 on the list. Okay, we have B, Grace, Andrew, and Alina. Caribbean Girl, Chanley, Unique Love, Kunji. Okay, and a few different people on here today. Okay, B, let's have a look and see what's here. If this does resonate while I'm doing this reading, okay. Hey, Jasmine. If it does resonate with you while I'm doing your reading, please write in the comments, this makes sense, or this resonates. Okay, let's have a look and see what's here for you. And we're going to pull out I'm going to play this game for everyone today and pull out a tarot card and put it here, and it will tie your reading together. You can try and guess what it is, okay? We're using the Wisdom of the Oracle deck for readings today. If I need to use another deck, I will. There's something about invigoration here, feeling invigorated or wanting to. This could be at a physical level, or you want to have some sort of drive that you may not have, or you have a new drive to do something, or you have a new idea that you're either communicating with yourself or others. I don't know if you have panic attacks, but there's something coming through about needing to calm down or calm down your physical in some capacity. Your mind goes like a little bit all over the place when you start thinking about something like what could happen, the worst that could happen at this time, okay? You have the devil at the bottom of the deck, which is Capricorn energy. Perhaps someone is not being emotionally open with you right now. This could be a friend, a family member. It could be, yeah, that devil really wants to come out. You could be a Capricorn, okay? But this could be like the attachment to something. I feel that there's like you want to go in a different direction, okay? Breathing exercises will be very good for you. The Will Half method on YouTube, you can find lots of videos. So breath work is very good for connecting with your spirit guides. So when is the last time you had a conversation with your spirit guides? You need to communicate more with yourself or somebody, or even with your spirit guides here, okay? This reading, this card will definitely tie everything together. Go have a look at a Jupiter astrology video, look at your sun and your rising and what house that's going to fall in for the next 12 months. Very important, okay? So let's have a look at this Between Worlds card. You are coming from or have been in a space of difficulty in some area of your life. I think we all have been since the pandemic, and then we had Saturn there for 2.5 years. So we've had a bit of a rough ride since 2020. It's now 2025. Spirit's bringing us some reprieve, team, with the Jupiter coming in. And for you, B, you are definitely coming into a more happier place in the near future, okay? And I do feel for you, if you're not currently with someone, there is a love interest coming in for you, okay? Or you're thinking about love. You really want a partner in your life. So let's see here. Maybe there's someone around you or someone coming in that is going to like approach you, and it's not someone you've always, it's not the type of person that you would normally be interested in, okay? Okay, or you may get a red flag there about the person, or intuitively feel that there's something wrong with them or the situation, or you just don't feel resonant with that person, and that's fine, okay? But I do feel that there is love coming in. Why is this Between Worlds card here? Ace of Wands. Yeah, you want a new beginning, and you're going to get it, okay? You're going to get it. There's a lot of growth coming for you. I see you writing, so you may journal, and if you don't, you need to start journaling, writing down all the things that you want to bring into your life. Nighttime, the evening time will be very, very good for you to do this before you sleep. Even if it's 3-4 minutes, writing a few lines down of what you expect, making a vision board would also be very good for you. But the Ace of Wands shows me that you're going into a period of time where there's a lot more excitement, there's a lot more creativity, you want passion in your life, and it's coming in, okay? So you have the Ace of Wands, and Spirit's wanting you to, you may get dreams as well, because we have the time for a nap, but that can talk about being below the Between Worlds card, like you'll get a lot of messages through dreams or in the evening time. So just pay attention there, write some stuff down, okay? All right, just as I said that, you wrote that. Okay, what else do we have? What else do we have? Seven of Cups. So there's confusion in, and we have the 7 with all the glitters card. There's some confusion in regards to love. I don't think it's time just now. I feel that it is time to start a creative project. I think love will definitely come in for you probably before the end of 2025. If not, at very early in 2026, I'm hearing possibly July, but I'm getting January as well. So don't like hold out just for love. Like pour your energy, pour your passions into something creative, whether this is a hobby, whether this is a YouTube channel, whether this is writing a book of poetry. Is who you surround yourself. I'm just seeing you in my mind's eye, and who you're surrounding yourself with is really super important right now, okay? If you get a red flag about a person, just know intuitively you're right about this person. I do feel there's a person coming in that is not for you, okay? So use your intuition, okay? Maybe this person's carrying a lot of mental issues, I'm hearing, or baggage. And don't like put love on the forefront. I think that it will come in when it's time, but don't prioritize it. It's really time to prioritize anything creative right now, and you'll do so amazingly well in it, okay? Why is this all the glitters card? Yeah, Spirit's really asking you to meditate. Speak to your guides. Ask your spirit guides to guide you and help you in through your life and guide you towards your person if you're really wanting love, okay? Because they will come in, but I do feel there's someone here that would really disappoint you if you got involved with them. So intuitively, you will know who this is when you meet them, okay? There's a guard up there. You have your guard up. Something could have happened to you in your, like, in this life, like with a different relationship and or even a family member where you're like, not this again. I'm not going to go through this again. So when you get those intuitive nudges, you really need to listen to them. Do your research on the person. This is being curious, the Page of Swords, okay? And this card's going to tie everything together, remember. So see if you can intuitively pick up on this. Thank you, Taka. Thank you, Taka. I'll put you on the list. You're after Jasmine. Okay. There's a need here to, I feel that this is about love, to go with the flow more and let spirit bring your person into you. You will definitely know. I'm seeing the High Priestess. So get out of your head. There is a new beginning coming, right? Ten of Swords is like thinking in a different way about love, about your relationship with love itself, what you expect, where your boundaries lay, and just go with the flow. Let spirit take over here. So the Go to the Sea card, she's on the ocean, the waters are calm, she's putting her head down into a book, so books could be significant to you, writing one, reading one, okay? And then all of a sudden, bang, a change is in the wind, all right, for you. So the next 3 to 6 months are very significant. July or January is sticking out here for relationships. But just be wary of that one person that's going to come in and be like, I want to go out with you. If you're ever single, bit of a charmer energy, okay? You're still going through some sort of healing, and spirit wants you to do this healing. And healing, I still have to do that video about healing. We bandy around words like healing and all the awakening and etc. But it's really important that we understand what that actually means. I feel that the healing with you is at a mental level. Keep working on your mental to think positively and optimistically about life and about the future, because there is changes coming for you, okay? There is changes, but you need to sort of like train your brain in a way to think positively, because that Ten of Swords came out in reverse. So there's something you still need to work on. I think it's to do with your mind and how you process information and how you talk to yourself, okay? Here's the new road ahead. So we have 3-3. There's a lot of threes coming out in this week's collective. The bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords. So if you're feeling like not balanced on a mental level, or how you talk to yourself is coming in for you, okay? There's a need to really like work hard on that. And to be clear, I'm seeing the Ace of Swords in my mind about what sort of person you want, or what direction you want to go in. Co-create with spirit is the most important card, I feel. Or co-create with spirit is the most important message here. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Whatever goal you have, whether it's financial or whatever with love, just take your time. Take your time with this. Take your time on your healing. Give yourself the space. The next 3 months, June, July, August, are very significant in regards to healing, because when it comes to September and moving forwards, I do feel that there's love coming in for you. There could even be a change of residence or a change of job, okay? And there's your full energy. So there's like, your life is changing. There's the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck that I saw. So your life is changing. Things are going to be turning around, but there is some work on healing your mind and how your relationship with yourself and love as well, and how you think. So this card, which was going to tie everything together, okay, is the Lovers, which is really beautiful Gemini energy. So there is like a divine connection that is waiting for you, that is out there. Spirit is wanting to bring it together. This person could also, your other person, whether it's male or female, could also be doing their healing and going through this like journey of whatever it is that they need to heal. But with you, I do feel it's like really thinking positively, and if you think of any negative things, just like dismissing them or saying, I cancel that thought or delete that thought and think or put something positive in its stead, okay? So the Lovers is your main energy, and this is a lot about love and what you need. I think Spirit's going to test you as someone. They may be very charming, very good looking, but there's a red flag, okay? And you need to take heed of that red flag or intuitive nudge, okay? Because that person is not for you. There's someone better coming in, okay? Someone that's going to be honest and faithful and trustworthy, because I don't feel that person is right. I think they're wearing a false mask. And I think that that may come up in the next 4 weeks or 4 months, okay? So just be aware. 4 weeks I'm getting, okay? June possibly. Hello, George. Okay, George, you're on the list. You're on the free list. Okay, George, I put you on the list, George. Jasmine, you are next. Let's see what's here for you, Jasmine. Libra single. Thank you, George. It may be a little while to get your reading. Anyone that's on the list, if you want to donate and get your reading next, you can. Jasmine, let's have a look and see what is here for you, okay? Let's have a look. I'm going to use the Rider-Waite-Smith for your mystery card, but I'm going to use a different deck for the base of your reading. This will tie everything in together, okay? This will tie everything in together. Let's have a look at your base of your reading. What's here for Jasmina? Jasmina. What's here for Jasmina? Go, guys, and check out the daily. It's on. I've got actually 2 up there because there was a specific message for someone in particular, whoever they are. So there's 2 up there for today's daily. And then tomorrow I will bring it out just before my live every day, okay? Bottom of the deck, we have emotional loss and transformation, partnerships and alliances, and third eye. So it's really important to listen, like to use your, is it third eye or crown? It's third eye. Use the power that we have to connect with our guides, to ask them to guide you to your person, okay? To the person that's supposed to be in. And patience is definitely required, okay? When we manifest, when we put out there what we want, whether it's a person, a job, to be successful, a brilliant like idea or something like that, we can like want to push things along, and we want it to happen right now. I don't think it's going to happen anytime super soon. I do feel there's some healing here with this card that you still need to do from a relationship in the past. This doesn't have to be romantic, okay? Remember, this can be, trauma, childhood trauma. It can be your relationship with your parents, or friendships that you've lost, or people that have treated you badly. So I think there's an important lesson here for you. A lot of it's to do with emotional boundaries and how you will let people get under your skin or not. Someone could have got under your skin. I just got that saying from Spirit just now. Recently. Base chakra energy, intuition, Pisces energy, the waiting game, 2 of Wands energy, sacral chakra, right? So when I get 2 or 3, because we have the third eye at the bottom of the deck, this is a really strong need for you to get grounded and to, you may be very passionate right now. You may want to be very amorous or want to just hook up with someone, and that's fine, okay? But there's something here about needing to open all your chakras, needing to do a meditation, even if it's guided, I don't like guided meditations. I'd rather just take my time to open my chakras on my own, which can be faster, or some can be faster than others, but to really like get yourself grounded and work mainly on your base chakra, which is your root or base chakra, the color red, which is the base of your spine, and your sacral chakra, which is the second chakra, okay, which is your passions, your creativity. Work on those mainly. We have new beginnings with love, beautiful. And we have the 7, okay. Have you learned lessons from the past? Spirit say, I'm getting quite hot, but I don't think it's like temperature hot. Well, it is for me, but it's like there's some anger here, or there's something unresolved, okay. But boundaries are really important, okay. Super, super, super important to set your boundaries with your next relationship, okay. And it's important that you wait. We talked about like waiting, needing to wait for things to come in, things to manifest. You know, when you meet your person, you're going to know about it, Jasmina, okay? There's like, you will just know. There's no way you will not know. On the flip side also, we have some 7s here. You will also know when someone is not good for you, or when they're wearing a fake mask, okay? So there may be, like, spirit may be testing you there. Let's have a look and see what else we have for love coming in for Jasmina with this new beginning, this Fool card. So with the Fool, this is like, this could talk about travel, this could talk about just wanting to let your hair down, go out, even hook up with, you know, hook up with people and have some fun. You know, if that's what you want to do. Some people can do that. I used to be able to do that as well. Like, I used to be able to just do that and just not be emotionally attached to people. Like, that's just me, but not everyone can do that, okay? My friend is, I won't say who, but my friend is very much like, she has to be in love with the person to hook up and have a good time. But there is the opportunity there for you to do that, okay? I feel this summer is going to be really exciting for you in regards to relationships, okay? Let's see what's in your world right now. Who's possibly around you that is either interested in you or you're interested in them? There's like a really strong energy of celebration, going out with friends, drinking, partying, enjoying yourself. So you could be quite young as well. Not to say that old people, older people like me don't do it. But I don't, but like, that's just because I don't drink alcohol anymore. But, and I just don't like that sort of scene. Okay, but you know, okay, 6 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, all in the upright, please, Spirit. This card will tie everything in together. The High Priestess, like I said, so you have the High Priestess, you have double High Priestess. Right now with Venus there as well, this is double Pisces energy, by the way. We also have Libran energy with the 10 of Cups. So this is like, you will definitely know. When this person comes in, you will 100% know, okay? 100% know. This person is they're sort of like showing me the character. They're very caring, very kind. They're very generous. Their family is very important to them. They may have a big family or a small family. It doesn't matter. They're really dedicated to their family and very loyal, which is a very good quality in a person, okay? So they have some sort of solid base here with their family. 5 of Cups is coming out for you. There is definitely some healing to get over a past situation. Now, like I said, it doesn't have to be in love. You have the 5 of Cups twice. So there could have been some loss. It could have been literal loss in your life, okay, of a grandparent or something like that. I'm also getting the name Emily, or someone beginning with E, Enid, Emily, Amelia. Okay, so when Spirit tells me stuff, I just have to say it, okay? I feel old, I'm 30. That's super young. You're 22 years on me. Okay. I'm 53 this year. Okay, so we have, like, you can get over any old relationships, anything that is made you feel like less of. I'm also picking up a child. A Page of Cups is coming through in my mind's eye, okay? So you may have a child, but if you haven't, there's a child coming in for you in the future, so just know that you will, like, literally have children, okay? Okay. 3 of Wands, like, you're ready. Once you've done this healing that you need to do and just put down the burden of being emotionally attached to a situation or how it makes you feel, you're able to then move forward and have this amazing summer, I'm hearing, for the next 3 months, okay? I'm also hearing New York, Seattle, Montreal, and they're different, like Canada and the US there. Okay, 9 of Wands, the King of Swords. I need you to be very wary about a particular person, okay? Taka, you are next. And then after that, Beautiful Tarot. Thank you, Beautiful Tarot. There's a masculine, he's possibly, I'm not saying he is, but he's possibly a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius masculine that you are not seeing the full picture with. And I feel that they're hiding something from you and you need to be very cautious with this person. So I do feel it's someone you already know. If they're coming back in your life, it is not for the right reasons. So this is a type of warning. This is the second time this morning that I've had a warning for someone, okay? If someone is wanting to come back in, they're not for you. When you intuitively, when you meet the person that is for you, you intuitively know, okay? But it is not this masculine, whoever this is, from the past. They are so emotionally confused. They possibly play around. This could have been a person that cheated on you in the past. So don't go back to an old person, okay? Spirit is saying there's someone new for you, but you're going to have to wait and be patient. And there's the Lovers. So the lover, your person that is designed for you, that is created just for you, your twin flame will come in, okay? But you need to put a boundary up with a particular person. This is the second time I've had this morning already, where there's a warning about a person, okay? I don't know, I'm not a psychic, so I can't say if it's Edgar or not, but you should know, because you've got double High Priestess, so you're very intuitive, okay? If you've got a red flag about this person, I would say yes, it is, okay? I know you're tired of waiting, darling, but there's like, we go through our life, we meet certain people to learn lessons as well as like be in love and be loved in a pure, beautiful way. So right now it is time to really focus on yourself. But there is like a child. So I don't know if you'll have a child, then you're focusing on your child right now. If you don't have a child, there's a child coming in, okay? With this person. Who is this person for, Jasmina? Let's not worry about the past person. Who is the person for Jasmina that's coming through? If anyone would like a private reading, by the way, I'm doing half price reads till the 31st of May, which isn't long away. So jump on that, send me an email, and we can go from there. So Jasmina, if you want an extension on this reading, we can do that. I don't think you know the person, okay? The moon in reverse, like you will see clearly who this person is in the future, but I don't think you know them. They are a gift to you. It will open a lot of new doorways for you. Perhaps they have like a business that you'll go in together with them. Perhaps they are already very well-established person, okay? And like you'll be happy on a like secure level. And you're going to be very satisfied with this person, okay? Show me a page, because I keep seeing a page that you're going to have a child. Especially with the Empress card coming out here, okay? And I think it's something you want. We've got triple Pisces. You've got Pisces somewhere, okay? I think to have a child would be a burden right now, but I do feel that in the future, like, yeah, it's coming in. You're going to have to wait a little bit longer for your person, all right? I feel that Spirit is going to test you to see how much you've learned and how many boundaries you've set with people in the past at this point, okay? Just be very clear, very boundary setting with people that come through, okay? Especially if you're not interested, all right? And if you know that it's not your person, and anyone from the past, this is what Spirit wants you to know right now about love, okay? In 6 months' time, this could be a completely different story, okay? Because you may have learned those lessons already. Page of Cups, Knight of Cups. So they are coming in the future. And they're really going to be, they're not showing me exactly who they are, but they're really going to be very alluring to you, and they're going to be alluring, you're going to be alluring to them in the sense that you're very confident, independent. So there's a lot of work to be done here. There's quite a bit of work to be done in regards to... Okay. What is going on? Come on, guys. Taka fan, post your question. Oh, Trudy's getting impatient. Taka fan, post your question. What's going on? Can you hear me, everyone? I know sometimes it does buffer out here, but there's nothing I can do about that. I've only got 3 people on. Come on, hurry up, Taka. I need, everyone's waiting, okay? All right. Was I? 5 minutes? I may have to go off and make a new live and come back on. We could try that, and I could keep your cards as they are, Taka, okay? Is it okay again now, or is it still a problem? Lila, I'll put you on the list, Lila, but please, Lilia, but please don't post questions in the feed yet. Jay's thoughts towards me so far since we're getting closer. Thank you, beautiful tarot. Okay, so this card here will tie everything together, tie your reading together. Maybe you want to intuitively guess what that is. Okay. Jay's thoughts to you. I think you're really resisting temptation with this person. I think you're really attracted to them. You could be really like trying to get in touch with spirit and say, come on, co-creating, right? Bring forward this person to you more, or bring their energy into you more, okay? And like you have some sort of like intuitive feeling about this person, that they are the right one for you. We have Libran energy, we have Scorpio and Capricorn. We also have Virgo energy here. I don't know if you've been alone for a long time or spent a lot of time on your own recently, but that's coming up, or that could be coming in for you. All right, let's see what's here. You're waiting, you're definitely waiting for this person to come around, or for the right time to speak to them again, or the right time for something to happen. You don't want to seem too needy here. Okay, so we've got the 8 of Cups. We've got the 5 of Cups. I'm picking up on this person's energy right now, more so than you, okay? They have been through a difficult period with either the loss of a person or a relationship in the past, okay? And you know, you may not even know about this, but this person has been through something here. I'm also picking up Michelle. Michelle, maybe you know someone called Michelle. Tracy, Michelle. This 1990s could be significant in relation to this person. Perhaps they were born in 1990 something, 1995, 1998. I'm picking up, okay, 1997. All right. So they've been through something here that you may not even know about, okay, and they're still trying to get over a loss or an old relationship. All right, so that's just clear for you now, that you know, like, if this person isn't emotionally close, that they've got a lot going on emotionally, all right? If this person seems distant sometimes. What's going on with this person for Taka? Like, what can you see, Spirit, happening for their highest timeline? 7 of Pentacles. This planning and patience energy is really annoying, right? It's really annoying, okay? Okay, Page of Cups. There is an emotional immaturity about this person. I do feel that they've been through something and they're finding it very hard to detach from or get over. And their relationship with what they feel about love, what they think about love, what they see love as being, is a little bit warped, I'm hearing, okay? But there's still some sort of romantic gesture. So if you haven't talked to them for a while, they are coming back in. I don't think you've been intimate with this person, okay? So it's important, I feel, that you get to know this person as they change, as they grow as well. You're waiting for them to finish their healing or go through their healing. So just know that, okay? So I feel that you will do the right thing and just be like, very there for them, okay? Almost like friends, but not with the benefits. because I don't see intimacy here at this point. So transformation is here. There's a lot of communication between you guys in the near future. There's a lot of like, how do you feel about me? It's very puppy love, but it's not like sexual or intimate in any way at this point. Let's have a look at future. The Lovers. Nice, nice. So if you want this relationship, you will, there's something here about like, they really respect you and look up to you. You're a female. I feel that you're a female and that they really respect you and look up to you. You have the Empress energy at the bottom of the deck, okay? So, but there's a block between you, and I feel that the block is their emotional, not understanding themselves emotion, not how to process their emotions, okay? So it's hard enough as adults, right? But I think this person either is quite young or has not had a lot of experience in love, and they just don't know how to feel or how to process things, okay? So what's coming in though is a lot of satisfaction in regards to getting to know this person, getting to know their needs, their wants, their happiness, their things that they don't like. This is a very getting to know energy, but this is like you have a soul contract with this person. There's definitely a spiritual connection. Okay, I don't feel that they're ready for a romance. I feel that they will be in the future, but they're not ready currently for a romance, okay? So if you're showing any romantic gestures, or this could be them, okay? So you may not be ready, or they may not be ready in the near future, but it doesn't say that they won't be, because we do have the Knight of Cups after that. So when they are ready, because you've got the waiting game, either you're waiting or they're waiting for something to happen, eventuate. When you're ready and they're ready, then it could happen, because you do have the Lovers card here. Seven of Swords in the reverse. I feel that they are getting over some sort of betrayal. Something was done to them, or they could have lost something, and sort of like it sort of made them lose their mind for a little bit there, okay? They could they're definitely still getting over an emotional burden from the past. So I will be this person's friend, get to know them. Ten of Swords, Empress. Whatever you're telling yourself mentally, it's not going to happen, okay? Or whatever you're thinking, like if you're thinking they're not interested, I think they are, but they're just going through all this other stuff on an emotional level. They're doing healing. They don't probably even know. And the worst thing is when you're not spiritual and you don't know you're going through healing, you just think like your life is falling apart, but you're not. It's all about the story of your soul path, right? So they will put you on a pedestal. There's something about the way you look tomorrow as well. You're really going to like put a lot of effort in here to how you look. They do put you on a pedestal though. I don't see, yeah, I think there's a waiting period here for this to turn into anything. You are possibly a Taurus. There is Taurus in your chart 100% here. You have Virgo or Capricorn coming through as well. Gemini is on the table. It's quite a lot of water energy. We have Virgo, Scorpio, Capricorn, Libra. There's a lot going on here. Okay, I think it's just a really beautiful equal energy. You talk about things from your past or what's going on in your life. They also do the same. Let's have a look and see what this card is here. We have the Six of Swords. So like on a mental level playing field, you're really perfect for each other. On an emotional playing field, he still has a lot of work to do and things to get over. Let's have a look at your second question. You will see him tomorrow. What could possibly come from that? Or what does Spirit want you to focus on or advice for the meeting tomorrow? Beautiful tarot, get ready with your question. Then I'll have a quick 5-minute break and then we'll go forward again with the free list. Okay, you have the Ace of Cups, beautiful, at the bottom of the deck. So this is for tomorrow, what you don't see coming. And the Sun, you also have the Eight of Pentacles. This person could be your twin flame. Don't discount what we talked about in question 1 though, but I think it's a beautiful day to get out there, to get out in the sunshine, to go do something interesting, something different, even meeting other people or being with other people. There's something about needing to be outside. So if you're going to choose a date, choose an outside date, do something fun, even going like on the water or to like a park or having a picnic. I think that's just a really, I see like ducks on the river and like there's just like a nice happiness there, like a really beautiful happiness. Now the Ace of Cups can mean like an overflow of love, but in this question I just feel it's like a lot of peace. Like you bring this person peace, and I feel that they need that, and I think that you, not only you bring them peace, but they bring you peace, okay, being around them. But a really happy day. I think you could be doing something like rock climbing or something adventurous would be very, very good for your day, okay? Anything in the outdoors. So go check the weather tomorrow and see if you're able to do something like that. Then we have the King of Wands. He could also be talking about his creative pursuits, maybe business ideas. So there's definitely talking about other things apart from like how you feel about each other. What are you being clear? Spirit wants you to be clear with your communication about something here with this person. Ooh, okay. You may even tell this person, I had a tarot reading yesterday and I'm like really into you and I was wanting, like you're honest here. There's something about your honesty. You may even tell this person you had a reading and that, you know, because the Eight of Cups has come up again and that you like, have you been through something? Have you lost someone? Have you been through a difficult relationship? And they actually may open up to you or not, okay? So what would come of that if you did mention that? The Wheel of Fortune, nice. Really nice. This person could be interested in astrology or astronomy, which is like the night sky. You could all, if you've got a casino in your area and you've got a bit of money to spare, maybe you can have some fun in the casino with this person. But this is like what's to come of if you said, you know that they've been through something. You could even say intuitively, I feel you've been through something emotional. Have you? Do you want to talk about it? It's that type of energy, okay? Beautiful tarot, thank you. Jordan and his sneaky ways. I did a reading with you way back when I feel he's so jealous or threatened by me. He betrayed me to make me look bad. But I think he looked bad. What is his next actions with Jordan? Oh my goodness, that sounds like a very immature either relationship or like the person is. Is this a friend? Because it seems like a friendship more than like a love relationship. Let me know. Let's see what's here. Recent past. I'm going to pull a card first of all that will tie everything together. Beautiful tarot for you, okay? I will take reversal and upright with this card. So see if you can tune into what that could be. This reading will tie everything together. I don't feel it's like a love relationship, or it couldn't turn into one. That's what I'm feeling, okay? But I'm feeling it's like either a friend or something. Okay, let's have a look at recent past energy with Jordan. Oh, that's right. I remember now. Colleague, but I thought we had a good connection. Yeah, that's the person at work that was spouting shit about you. Okay. Queen of Swords, and you got clarity on that. That's showing me with the Queen of Swords that you got clarity on the reading and that it resonated, the previous reading that I did for you. So the Queen of Swords is like being very clear and concise, direct with what you're communicating, or you already did do that with your boss or with him, with Jordan, okay? Two of Swords, but someone didn't want to listen. They didn't want to listen. They stuck to their story, if that makes sense, okay? There's something about sticking to their story. And this frustrated you greatly, okay? Because they were sticking to a story that wasn't true. and they're very closed off in the way, like at a communication level, they didn't want to talk about it again after they'd said their story. And this is like taking the emotion, they completely took the emotion out of it and became stern or cold or non-responsive, I'm hearing, okay? So I hope this is making sense to you, beautiful tarot. Okay. I feel, beautiful tarot, that they had no choice. They had like problems with their boss. I feel that they may have had problems with the boss and you don't even know about it, okay? Because they could see straight through them, so could you, and they were sort of like surrounded on all sides, and you wanted to communicate, their boss wanted to communicate to them, and this is them in the middle, like, I'm in a rock and a hard place here, and I really have to like either change my story or talk about it and like elaborate on it. So there's something here like they tried to get out of something. There's a lot of communication. There's a lot of not wanting to communicate as well, okay? Tell me this is resonating with you, beautiful tarot. Let's have a look at present energy. Present energy, spirit, for beautiful tarot, what's here? Oh my goodness. King of Swords. So this is the masculine. This is him now, okay? Nine of Wands. So in the present moment, he's just like, there's sort of an empathy that I've got for this person. I don't feel like narcissistic energy here. I just feel like they're stuck to their story. They got themselves into a situation where they said too much or said the wrong thing or lied or whatever it was. Their boss found them out, and now they're just really guarded because they feel like they've learned a lesson here, okay? They've definitely learned a lesson here, but they're on guard, like, what's going to happen to me? What's going to happen to my job? What are other people going to think about me in the workplace? What is she going to think about me now? So there's like a regret here. I do feel there's like a guilt or regret here from them, okay? And they definitely want like a new start with you in some capacity, but there's so much guilt and blame. They feel they are in the wrong, okay? They feel they're in the wrong. They know they're in the wrong. They don't know how to get out of it, okay? And this is all to do with their immaturity on a few levels here. I feel this person may want to approach you and say, you know, can we talk about what happened, or like, can I take you out for a drink and we'll discuss it, and I want to tell you my side of the story. So they really want like a new beginning here with you, I do feel, yeah. And they're sort of like waiting for the right time to do that or say that. I don't feel like this person is a really bad person. I feel that, I don't think anyone, well, unless you're a serial killer, but I don't feel anyone really has bad intentions here. I think we're all on the story of life, and there's a lesson that they're learning, and unfortunately you got caught up in that lesson that they're learning, okay? But you help them learn whatever lesson they needed to in their life in regards to this, like how they treat people, you know, how they shot themselves in the foot. I don't feel this person would do this again to anyone else. Let's look at future energy. Hi, Prab. How are you, Prab? You're on the list. Okay, future energy, five of Swords. I'm just hearing nothing will come of the situation. This could be like, you know, I don't feel the relationship. Hold on a second. The Magician in the reverse. What else do we have? Ace of Swords in the reverse. I think this person has got a lot of work to do on their maturity in how they think and how they speak. And because the Page of Wands is here, I just don't feel that it would be positive for you to go towards them and make a friendship. I don't think that you should be so concerned or so mentally concerned about this person, okay? Right now, I think you need to do your own thing. Five of Swords is like, even though they know they're wrong, even though they know they're to blame, even though they're feeling guilty, in the future energy shows them still sticking to their story. Okay, so they're not learning something here. And I don't feel with the Magician in reverse it would be positive for you to try and make a friend of them or anything. I just think you need to like head down, bum up, like I said to you previously. Okay. Five of Cups in the reverse. I mean, you're disappointed about this, possibly disappointed about this reading. You really would like to sort of reach out and have a new beginning. I don't think this person is in your next cycle. of your life, okay? This card will tie everything in together. We have the Two of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, no, this connection is not going to happen. I don't know whether what I said to you previously, but things change on a daily, on a second by second, minute by minute, hour by hour basis. Whatever's going on in this person's head is not aligning with being friends with you or being close to you in any capacity in the future, okay? So I wouldn't wait for this. I'd go out and make new friends. I'd just like really focus on your job. Find something new that you want to do at your job, or really focus on like the safety aspect in your work, or whatever it is, whatever you do. I don't know what you do, but there's something here about like this person's got a lot to learn, so let them learn it, but don't let yourself get caught up in any more future lessons, okay? Thank you, Chanley. Patience is a virtue. How long, Chanley? Prab, I don't know how long I'm going to be. We have Grace that is next. MB Grace, you are next. And then Andrew. We've just done lots of donations. Andrew is after MB Grace. Alina is after Andrew. Okay, so we have MB Grace, Andrew, and Alina next. Then we have Caribbean Girl and Chanley, Unique Love, Country, George, and Lila. So that is my list. Oh, and Prab is there as well. Sorry, Prab. Okay. All right, so let's see what's here for MB Grace. MB Grace, if you're still online, please post your question. I'll wait 30 seconds for someone to say I'm here. Even if you still need to write your question, just let me know you're here, or we'll go to the next person, which is Andrew. Andrew, if you're still there. My daily collective is out for today. It is on the video section of my channel, guys. Go check that out. There's actually two there because one was a very specific message, so then I did another one, okay? Andrew, if you're there, post your question, my lovely. We've waited for MB. Let's start shuffling your cards, and then I'm seeing the Seven of Swords. Ooh, General, what does Spirit want you to focus on? Know and release, I'm hearing, okay? So let's see. We're going to pull a card from this deck. There's some sort of new opportunity coming in for you. Super, super, super good. We're going to put that there. See if you can tune in and see what that could be, or feel what that could be intuitively. It is one of the Swords energies, okay? So the Minor Arcana, it's one of the Swords energies from the Ace to the Ten of Swords. So it's one of those. Okay. Not going to give you any clues. Okay, what do I want to do for you? I want to use the Sacred Traveller deck as your base reading. Okay, let's have a look, Andrew. Welcome to the channel. I think you've been on here before. If you've not been on, guys, please subscribe. Please subscribe if you're new here. Andrew, also go watch the daily collective. I'm hearing one of those is for you. All right, all in the upright, please, Spirit. Wow. You've had some sort of awakening here in the past, I'm going to say week to 2 weeks, but as recently as a week or like 5 to 7 days ago, okay? There's something that you really want to do. You may want to leave a job. You may want to, this is definitely career related. I just feel that you want to, like something isn't enough for you, and you just keep getting this intuitive nudge that you need to try a new path. This could even be a career path. This could be that you want to study something again. This could be that you want to travel and study, or work and travel, okay? There's a very alone energy here. I do feel that you are possibly single. You don't have to be, but you feel very alone. But it's not to your detriment. I feel that it is like very positive in the fact that you are really following your own soul path, and you're not necessarily caring or worrying about what others are saying or putting in their 2 pennyworth or anything like that, okay? I think you're working very hard on something. Remember to have fun, okay, as well. There may be something coming up where a friend, I feel it's a male friend, is saying to you, come on, let's go out and enjoy something. I do feel that you are attracted to the other sex, even if you tell people that you are not. But I do feel that you're like either, you know, gay, bi, whatever, doesn't matter. I just feel that like energy from you, okay? If you're going through a healing journey, Andrew, and you're very conscious, then you're very conscious of it. And you're working really, really hard, okay? And you will achieve your goals. Sometimes you just feel that you need more information about something. So if it's a business opportunity or you're wanting to go somewhere, I mean, I'm going to the UK in September. I'm so excited, and I'll be on live for 5 weeks straight. So I'm super excited. We'll be doing loads of lives. My mother is 87. She's quite frail in a sense that she can't go very far and for a long time. She has to rest a lot. She's starting with heart failure. So that I need to see her. I haven't been to see her I haven't seen her for 4 or 5 years. So I'm going to travel. But the reason why I'm saying this is there's something here about you really putting a lot of energy into a business idea or something like that. Because I was saying I was going to be on a lot. Like, you need to put the effort in, and I think you're going to. You're going to get to the other side of it. You're going to have a breakthrough, an idea, a new idea is coming through, okay? So if you're wanting to start something, Andrew, Spirit is saying find the time, even if it's like you'll still have to work and do your primary job, like you will be throwing a lot of possibly money, okay? There's possibly money here as well. That you're putting a lot of, like your what's the saying? You're spending money to make money. So you may be spending money on a website to upgrade something, to upgrade a phone, a camera, especially if you've got a YouTube channel. You could be like upgrading a microphone. You could be upgrading a software. You could be buying a software package. You could be spending like money online for a specific course so you can get something, and you're working all day and then coming home and doing a lot at night on that. I do feel that that is where your peace and excitement and courage and passions and breakthrough lays, okay? I don't think it's with a relationship at this time, okay? Right, so keep going forward with whatever you're passionate about, and the time to do this is now, Andrew. Let's have a look and see. The sun, beautiful. It's going to bring you a lot of satisfaction, a lot of joy, a lot of growth right now. We've got Jupiter coming in. Whatever you do between like the 8th of June for the next 12 months is going to flourish and grow and expand, okay? That's Jupiter's energy really supporting you here in this, okay? Let's see what else we have. The moon. Work through your fears. I think you will work through any fears, okay? Especially financial fears. I won't have enough. I won't blah, 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 blah. Like, there's something here about really working through those fears. The way is going to be shown for you because it is the right business for you, because it's what you really want, and because you keep going forward and you have the courage. Spirit is going to definitely bless you with, right? With this, and you will be super successful. It's going to actually bring to you where you're able to possibly get someone to work in your shop or store or your business online, whatever. I would get someone to work on your website. I think there's a website that needs to be opened, whether you open it or not. If you've already opened it, there's some work that needs to be done on it, okay? If you haven't opened it and you don't know, like really your ass from your elbow, spend the money on that. Spend the money on getting someone to create a beautiful website. I see lots of selling, so I do feel it's something to do with sales, okay? So the Knight of Swords is here, really nice, okay? What's this information that's coming in for you? You have some sort of idea. You need to meditate on this. You need to say to your guides, please give me that idea that Trudy's talking about. I really need that idea. There's something about colours, coloured bottles, because I know you wanted to start like fragrances because you've already read it on the feed. So there's something about the colours or the colours of the bottles. Don't know whether that means anything. Oh, chakra energy. Wouldn't that be interesting? Making a line of perfumes that supported your base to your crown chakra and putting them in coloured bottles. There's an idea for you. I don't know. There's something here about the colour of the bottles, okay? I also see very like square, rectangular bottles and not like rounded bottles. So Spirit wants you to, you know, even the aesthetic look of the bottle is going to be important to you. I hope it's making sense. So there's a lot of online stuff here going on. You're possibly going to connect with someone that's really going to zeke up your website, that is going to do something really powerful, I'm hearing, to really put you out there at the top of your sort of game, what you're doing. And everything is going to be okay. The Spirit is saying everything is going to be okay. And by Christmas, by the end of the year, because this is a very Christmassy card, so what's going to happen by December? Because there's something here about by December. So there's some sort of breakthrough. Through meditation, you're going to get, through asking your guides, you're going to get a breakthrough, and it's going to bring, possibly love, possibly a loving connection by the end of the year, or this is really strong partnerships and alliances with possibly one person or more than one, okay? So you're going to meet people through this business, whatever you're doing, that is really going to, look at this, 3 of Cups, 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups, is really going to put you out there, like on the map, I'm hearing, okay? And you're going to be able to start the new year in January with like, it's still like icy, as you see the snow on the mountains. Hold on a second. Spirit's trying to tell me the name of a state. It begins with a T. Could be Tennessee, could be a place, could be a state. Toulouse, Tennessee. Something French. I'm hearing a French proverb. You could be in Canada, okay, or in the south near New Orleans. But there's something, maybe you're going to get a connection from that area with someone, okay. Let me know if that makes sense. Thank you, Chanley. There's a need here to really not be afraid. I think you really need to work on, this is not going to, like, thinking, this is not going to work. If I do this, this is not going to work. Like, really thinking on your mental. The card that ties everything together is the Ace of Swords. And that is just a beautiful card in regards to this reading. I think that you're going to do really well at your business. I think you're ready. And I think that a breakthrough is at hand and a brilliant new idea is at hand, okay? And it will come to you either through like things like this or readings that you may watch online or through speaking to your guides, and they'll guide you in the right direction. You'll come across the right person or the right idea, or I just think you're going to have a brainwave or a brilliant idea, okay? That was your reading. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Going to bring in some amazing things for you in Jupiter season, okay? The next person we have is Alina. Alina, if you're there. Maybe it is future energy. Maybe you'll travel to one of those areas. Maybe a lot of your sales will be in from like France. Maybe you'll get French connection, right? Because you are in the perfume business. So France and perfume, they sort of go together, right? All right, let's have a look and see. I'm just going to pop this up there. I don't know why, I just want to move that out of the way. Okay, yesterday I got wax on my cards. I had to wait for the wax to go hard. And I moved the candle, it just went all over my cards. And I had to wait for it to go hard and then get an instrument. And it was actually like a nail file and get all the wax off it. So I'm like, it's going to the end there, that candle. Okay. Hi, Lisa. How are you, Lisa? All right, let's see who else is on. I'm going to go for a quick break, actually, Chanley. I really appreciate you all waiting. If I just have a quick break, I'm going to have a Diet Coke and just a few sips of that and just sit down. Let's see who's on next. We've got Alina, Caribbean Girl. Who's one of those on? Alina or Caribbean Girl? I'll wait because I want to put, like, I'm going to use these cards. I've shuffled them for the next person. And they're ready. And I'm using these as a base again, okay? And we're going to shuffle Caribbean Girl, Alina, are you there? We're going to shuffle the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, and I'm going to pull one card out. Caribbean Girl, this is your reading. I will be having a quick break, Caribbean Girl, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle these and put a card on the little stand here, and you can try and tune in to see what that could be, like you just did in the previous reading. I mean, if in the previous time you did it and you got it right, okay? Don't post your question just yet. I want you to try and tune into this while I have a quick break. I've been on for an hour and 20. Okay, and see if you can figure out intuitively, just really tune in. I'll give you a clue. I didn't give you a clue last time, but you, oh yes I did, I said it was a core card. All right, this will tie everything together. It is that wands energy, so it's a minor arcana, and it's the wands energy. So one of the wands energy from the 1 to the 10. So see if you can tune into that. We will do your reading in a second. Just bear with me for 5 minutes. I'm going to have like, I love a good Diet Coke. It's actually like sugar-free Coke. I know it's super bad for you. I mean, I know it's got no sugar in it, but it actually really messes with your gut bacteria. So I try not to have very often, but like I just feel like one, and I've got a couple. I always have a couple in the fridge, just like, but I never have them at night because there's so much caffeine, and I'm just like woohoo, spinny. I can't sleep at night if I have them. So it's morning where I am now. I think it's like around 7:30 a.m. approximately. Anyway, I'll leave that there and you can see if you can tune in and figure out what that is. Like I said, it's one of the wands energies. So from the Ace of Wands to the 10 of Wands, it's one of those cards, okay? So see if you can tune in. Don't post your question, I won't be long. Okay, thank you all for waiting. Let's have a look. We are on, who are we on? Caribbean Girls reading. Okay, Caribbean Girl, thank you for waiting. I appreciate you for waiting. Okay. You can post your question. You can post your question now. Thank you. Okay. I don't look at my email while I'm doing readings, so apologies for that, but I was on a break, so I don't, I'm not going to go looking at my emails. Okay, let's have a look and see what's here for you. Recent past with your crush. I do feel there's like a passion here, like on your part especially, but there's a need here to wait here. For some reason, possibly this person's been through some an ex or a difficult situation from the past. Okay, let's have a look. The Emperor in the reverse. If it needs to be in the reverse, I will know. Okay, they had a soul contract that made them feel unbalanced. I feel that it was broken. A contract was broken. They could have also had issues with a father, a grandfather, a brother, or a masculine figure, even at work or with their boss. So I do feel there's something going on or has been going on in their life. Okay. This may just be the clarity you need. I need to pull out another card for past, for whatever. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. So they may have been like, they may have left a job and decided like been unemployed for a while and they've had to look for a new job. There's something that's made them imbalanced, but it's part of the soul contract that they had to learn a lesson through it, okay? So this is what you either know or do not know about them, all right? Let's have a look at your present energy with them. Eight of Swords in the reverse, nice. The Page of Cups, very nice, okay. The Ten of Wands in the reverse. So they still haven't like processed some sort of healing here. And then you have the Judgment card. I feel that without being condescending, you're possibly quite young, definitely under 30, I'm feeling, okay. But you're remaining positive in your mental, like that they will come towards you. You do have this stirred up emotion for them. You do have some sort of passion for them, but I feel that they're still trying to get over something here, or they've got a lot going on in their life, all right? But there is a time, right? So there's a time that will happen in the near future. I do feel that you guys will come together. Queen of Cups. I think you're very emotionally ready for love. I think you're very emotionally mature, even though you may be quite young, like there's an emotional maturity about you. With them, I feel that there's like still a lot they need to learn about love and relationships and their connections with others here, okay? And that doesn't mean that it won't work. That means you could be a lesson for them, another lesson, or teach them like how to love in a mature way. So let's have a look and see what else. You are a bit worried about this connection. You're worried that it won't go forward. Let's see what Spirit wants to say. Nine of Pentacles. I feel this is their energy. All these three cards are their energy. Perhaps they need to be single for a while. Something could have happened. Whatever's happened, even if it's a work situation that's like made them feel unbalanced in some sort of way. So they're trying to get back on their feet to be more independent or more like confident. There's a lot of confidence here, okay? Six of Swords. And the Three of Wands. So there's patience required on your part, okay, here definitely in regards to this person. I think they're going through some stuff, like you do have a candle for them, like you do shine a light for them though. Six of Wands is clarifying the Queen of Cups in the future. Ace of Wands is clarifying the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is clarifying the Six of Swords, and the Five of Swords in the reverse is clarifying the Three of Wands. So what this is showing me here, something definitely unjust was done towards them, either at work or in a romance, but I'm feeling very work-related energy for them. The Justice is in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So there is a need for patience here. I do feel that you are going to be very successful in your hopes and dreams and wishes and what you want to bring about in your life apart from love, okay? I think that they are or would be into an intimate relationship with you at this point, okay? As far as like a solid relationship that would turn into commitment, yeah, it could happen in the future, but I don't see it at this point. I think you need to go slowly with the spirit saying you need to go slowly with this. I think you're on the same mental wavelength though. I think that you're possibly communicating with them. And there's no conflict here with them. Like you both have the same sort of like goals in some sort of way. You could even like the same sort of hobbies that could come up in the near future. Like, oh, I like to do that. Oh, I like those sorts of movies. Like there's communication with this person. Okay. But I would slow it down as far as you're concerned with, even though you may feel emotionally overwhelmed by how you feel about them, and you may even like, as you get to know them, feel this more and more, there is a need to be patient here, okay? So they can get through their healing. You can be there as a friend for them. I mean, if you want to be intimate with them, that's up to you. Some people can without the emotion. Some people can't, okay? I used to be able to do that. The Two of Cups is in the upright here, so that's really nice. So that is a very strong connection. It doesn't mean to say it will be romantic. This could just be a very platonic relationship where you're just really there for each other. That's what I'm feeling here, okay, at this point, right? This person could grow into, oh, this could be a twin flame, you know, but this could grow into something, but there's a need to be patient. Did you guess what this card was? Tell me if you can guess what wands this is, from the 1 to the 10 of wands. Tell me if you could guess what that is. It will tie your reading together. I've still got my Coke there. Caribbean girl, guess what this is? This will tie your reading together. Give me one of the wands, see if you get it right. It won't affect your previous guess, so don't worry, you can still send me your email with your question, okay? And if it's the same question that you just asked me, then maybe ask a different question, or send me a different email with a different question, like a general reading or something like that. It's not the 4 of Wands, so it is the 2 of Wands, so you're close. But this is like a waiting period. This is you waiting, like, see what else is out there apart from just this person. Like, don't put yourself in a box. You may be emotionally involved, like on an emotional level, and the way you feel about this person, but it doesn't mean to say you can't explore other things. So, and there may be another person coming in for you, okay, that's more right for you at this point in time, okay? Right, let's have a look and see who's next. We have Chanley next. Chanley, post your question. I don't know if Chanley's still there. I do think she had other things to do. And if you sent me that question in your email, Caribbean girl, send me a different one, okay? Because you don't want to be wasting your free reading. Chanley, what are the energies around me that I need to be aware of? My guides want me to warn me. I'm feeling they're around me. Will something happen next month in June? So June's not going to be the easiest of months. We're moving like into Jupiter season on the 8th and 10th of June, 8th to the 10th of June, depending upon where you are. So there's a lot of beautiful things coming in, but whatever you've been resisting before this new start begins in Jupiter season for the next 12 months, there may be some tests. So let's see what Spirit wants you to release. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Devil. All right, don't get scared. The Devil talks about being, I don't want to use the word addiction because every reader uses that. So this is being like having a karmic contract with a particular situation, a person, something I feel you want to break free from though. Something could have been going on for too long. It could have been like the way you think about love. It could have be the way you think about your connections with others or at work. Something is not quite right and Spirit is saying here, stop, okay? This symbol where he is going like this with his fingers does mean something, so maybe check out what that means online, okay? I should really check what that means when I'm reading. Okay. Someone finds you very attractive or is going to find you very attractive here. What the question you need to ask yourself is, are they for you though, okay? Is this person going to benefit your life or hinder it? Ace of Swords. 8 of Wands, whether it's in the upright or reversed. I don't feel that, you know, I don't really feel that online dating is the right way to go. So if you've like been doing any online dating, I would delete those accounts. Excuse me, you're not going to find the right person through that, all right? Let's see what will tie the whole reading together. I have my feet in salt water right now. Okay, this will tie everything together. It is one of the court cards, okay? So it's a page, a knight, a queen, or a king. So see if you can guess what that is. Let's have a look and see what Spirit wants you to know. We're going to use some oracle for this, okay? Whether it's about love, whether it's about just what you need to focus on right now. There's a lot of blessings coming your way. You are blessed, you are cherished by your angels, by your guides, by your spirit team, by your ancestors. There's a lot of blessings coming in. So we'll clarify these cards as we go forward, okay? Something's going to align for you. Keep putting your manifestations out there. Keep imagining. Do a vision board. Do some journaling. Don't over manifest though, okay? There is a manifestation video in my description. It's by Dolores Canon. She's no longer with us, but that's still relevant, that video, okay? Yeah, co-create with Spirit. 4-4. We have 44 or 2222, so you could be seeing a lot of twos lately. There is a decision I feel that needs to be made here, and Spirit's asking you to be very wise, and you have the knowledge to be able to break free and start something here, but you have to like walk a very fine line or a tightrope here. So you just have to be careful and tread thoughtfully with the decision that you are making. All right, we have the time to go card. So 2025 for you is, the rest of it is going to bring a lot of surrendering to things. So I'm going to bring a surrender card out for that. Releasing yourself from certain people's energies, certain places, situations, timelines, okay? Because there is blessings here awaiting you, okay? Yeah, surrender your addictions. So whatever you're addicted to, this can be a thought pattern as well. It can be going to the gym too much. It doesn't have to be, you know, drugs, sex, rock and roll type of energy. It doesn't have to be, look at what different types of addictions you have. It could be emotionally how you process information in your own mind. It could be like addicted to looking really, really amazing and spending way too much time on a masked appearance, because this has a mask on it, okay? Yeah, it is different on dating, Chanley, but you know, I think like going out and getting to know someone in like a meetup group or a circle that you really like to do, say if you really like to, oh, who knows, something about scrapbooking here for you. I don't know what that means, but say if there's a group that you like you really like badminton. Let's say you really like badminton, okay? Or you really like writing, or you really like storytelling or writing your own stories. There's like a group that you can go to where you can meet like-minded people. That is the sort of where you're going to meet your person, okay? Let's have a look and see what else is here. So there's blessings coming in. Like I said, we'll clarify that in a second. Co-create with Spirit. There's something you're going to need to release here. It's time to do this. You know, if you are addicted to something, it's time to release it. It could be a certain type of masculine or feminine that you like being with or are attracted to. And if that's never worked, then it's time to release that idealistic sort of view of what you want in a relationship as well. It doesn't have to be literal. It can be very philosophical in a way that it's time to go. It's time to leave that way of thinking, being, living, okay? You know what that addiction is. Everyone has a vice. Everyone's addicted to something. That's part of our human story, okay? There's something here about solitude, hermit energy, Virgo energy, needing to be on your own right now. Like relationships should not be the forefront of your mind. Perhaps you're trying to create something like a business, or to study something or learn something new in your job, or gain some sort of ticket or diploma or a certificate or something like that here as well. That's coming through. And keep going forward. Spirit's saying you're going to achieve it, Chanley, all right? Whatever you're trying to co-create, whatever you're trying to do, whether it be study. I just feel study with you. I feel that learning something new or learning something will really benefit you moving into Jupiter season, where you're going to be able to open more doors, or there's like, it's going to widen your circle. It could even be your social circle. Connections, partnerships, alliances, I'm picking up, okay? Yeah. Take your first step. So whatever you're thinking of doing, it's time to take your first step now, okay? Begin now. This could mean leaving, all right? Success expands in your life. That's at the bottom of the deck. Like there's a new road opening up. You could even be wanting to travel. I think travel would be very beneficial for you to broaden your horizons and your social circle, okay? So if you've been thinking about just, you know, taking off and going on the trip around the world, working in Europe or Canada, or go to Australia and working in Australia, whatever you're going to do, travel is significant, okay? And it's going to bring a lot of success. If you're wanting to travel and work and travel, it's going to be very successful. I wish I'd have known what I do now, like, although I haven't really been single a lot of my life, but like to be able to do your own thing and be independent and go and work and travel. This is what my daughter does. She does it with her boyfriend now, but they're going to Canada at the end of July for an indefinite period. And they just like, yeah, they just grasp, you know, we're able to do this in today's world, right? We're able to jump on a plane. We're able to get a working visa. Okay, let's have a look and see why this blessed is here. And Spirit's saying, whatever you're studying or whatever you could do, you can work and travel with it. Like I work and travel with my tarot. I do have a primary job, but like it's something where you're able to leave the past behind and really have a clean slate here. All right. What else do we have? What's this blessings coming in? Three of Swords. The Empress. So if you're working on your mental, like how you think, how it affects your emotions, how your emotions affect your thoughts, you're going to be successful with breaking free. I feel that that is a big part of your addiction or whatever you're like connected to, that devil energy at the beginning, like a breakthrough or a break free of a mental thought or how you've been thinking, okay? And this is just really beautiful, putting yourself first here, spending time on yourself. You have a lot of wisdom, you have a lot of spiritual wisdom, so use that, okay, to bring in what you want to create. And you working on your mental, you're going to be very successful with the breakthrough with that, okay? And working through fears here with the Moon card, okay? There's something I feel that you really want to do and you're scared to do it, but I think you're just going to do it, okay? I think you're just going to tell yourself you can do anything, and something's going to click one day and you're going to go do that study or go travel or whatever you want to do, and it's going to bring you a lot of happiness. I do feel like a new social circle coming up for you as well. Okay, look at this, the world. I mean, after everything I've said, it's just tying everything together. This next cycle is going to bring a lot of excitement, and it all is about your social circle, your social standing in the world, how others view you, how you view yourself. And it's going to open up doors of opportunity because your confidence is going to exude, okay? And you're going to be able to really pull and magnetize the people and situations in that you want to bring in that are going to benefit you. And that's where your blessings lie, okay? There's an emotional confusion here in the current energy where you're like, should I do it? Should I not? This is too emotional for me. There's a lot of emotional confusion. But I think if you work on your mental here, you're going to be fine. Do not cheat yourself out of a beautiful life, a beautiful new start, okay? You need to take the first step, even a baby step. When I gave up drinking, I completely went cold turkey, but I tried like before to give up drinking and cut it down, and it just never worked, okay? So there's something about ripping the Band-Aid off here and just leave whatever way of living you've done, because there's so many blessings coming in. And I think, like I said, it's got a lot to do with how you process information and how it affects your emotions, because there's a lot of confusion and indecision here right now. But I think that you can take the first step today. Spirit's saying take the first step today, okay? When you get a negative thought, just say cancel, delete, and put a really positive one in its place in your mind, okay? That works for me. I think that works for a lot of people, but like whatever you can do. So maybe you want to watch some YouTube or videos and see how you can think positively on a mental level, okay? I do feel you're traveling. I do feel at this next stage or the next 12 months, there's a lot of travel here indicated for you. You can create anything you want. You can be anything you want, okay? Do your research. Your father may be significant as well in your life, whether he's passed or whether he's still here. I feel that there's a lot of self-satisfaction coming in. I feel there's love in the future, but I think you really need to, Spirit saying, is focus on that healing, that mental, because the blessings that are coming in are like exponential, which means that they're just like crazy good, okay? And you need to surrender this mental thing that, you know, how you think and how it plays upon your emotions, okay? Let's look at this card. It's going to tie everything together. I'll give you a minute and see if you can guess what that could be. I will be on here for about 10 more minutes, guys. If anyone would like to donate, you can do so now. I only go on for 2 hours, for those of you who know me. So even though there's a list, unfortunately, I don't always get through it. Unique Love is next. I'm also doing private readings till the 31st of May, and then they will be closed for the month of June. They are half price readings, okay? So jump on that if you want any extension to these mini reads that I'm doing. Also, I'm doing a dailies and a weekly, okay, from now on. I'm going to commit myself finally to that. Okay, so today's readings are there, okay. High Priest or Queen of Cups. So it was a court card, like I said. High Priestess is not a court card. It's one of the majors, okay? Right, let's have a look and see. It's the Page of Pentacles. So this is definitely tying into the reading. Learning something new, studying something new, looking at your future, looking at your focus on security, solidity, and stability, okay? Looking at travel. This is very much so a learning card, okay? Learning new things. It can be getting to know each other when we're talking about a love reading, but there wasn't too much love in your reading, okay? Unfortunately, but there's all those things you need to do first before Spirit will bring your person through, okay? Let's look at Unique Love's reading. Unique Love, let me pull a card for you that will tie everything together, and I will give you a clue. Something about needing to get something in order here, Unique Love. This can be paperwork, this can be legal stuff, this can be like pensions or anything to do with finances. Okay. Could be to do with the masculine as well. Could be to do with an inheritance. Okay, this card will tie everything in together. So just see if you can tune into that and see what that could be. Okay, let's see what's coming towards you soon. I'm just going to use the Rider-Waite-Smith for your current and future energy. Okay. What is here for Unique Love, Spirit? What is coming towards them? There is a lot here about your finances. I'm just getting money, budget. If it needs to be in reverse, I'll keep it in reverse. But there is a lot about money here. Okay. Someone could have been supporting you. Could be your mother, your father. It could be a partner. All right. In a financial level. There could be some sort of inheritance coming in or a sharing out of finances. There could also be like if you're working like upgrade in money, a pay rise, a promotion or something like that, okay? You do have your mind on love though. I do feel like either you're with someone that you're really focused on or you really want love in. You feel that you're possibly, you know, been forgotten by the universe type of energy in some aspect of your life, okay? I think the opportunity for love is there, or a deeper love if you're with someone. So if you're with someone, you're possibly craving like a bit of a deeper love than you have. Let me know if you're single or not, because the love is coming into this reading. And then we've got like, if you're with someone, it's a very equal relationship. It's a very beautiful relationship, but you're wanting more romance possibly. You're possibly wanting to travel. Travel could be on your mind. You could have already booked tickets like I have for a holiday, or to visit someone. Your mother's significant as well, your mother and your father, whether they're past or alive. Okay. So the opportunity is there for love. This person could be from a different culture. If you're single, different race, culture, religion, or place in the world. Okay. But Spirit's saying, you know, you need to just be patient a little bit with the Hanged Man in the upright here. And whoever this person is gonna, like, it's gonna become more clear to you in the near future, but not right now. Okay. Future energy, please. Either in love or anything, Spirit. Page of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy in your reading. Pisces energy very strongly here in your reading as well. Okay. There is love coming in for you. You're going to meet this person either through work or study or travel. Okay. Work, study, or travel. I don't think you're meeting them online or anything like that. I think it's like a literal meeting where someone's really interested. You could already, this person could already be noticing you in your current energy, okay? Very strong Pisces. They could be a Pisces. We've got Gemini here talking about the lover's energy. Yeah. This is someone you possibly like wouldn't like normally go for. Okay, this is someone that is like offering you attention and you're like, yeah, but I don't really get you, like, or I'm not really interested in you, or this person would be quite geeky, or a bit of a geek, or a bit of a computer head, or like video games. I don't know, there's something about this person that is not, like, you wouldn't normally go for someone like this. But Spirit's asking you, okay, so what's going on here with this love relationship? That unique love. The Sun. Yeah, but this person could make you really happy. So there's growth with someone here in the future, but like when you first meet them, you're like, I'm not really attracted to you, okay? But there's something about them when you start to get to know them, Page of Pentacles, that is really positive. Maybe the SEX is really good as well. Like, you got the Ace of Wands there. Okay. Right. Advice in regards to love is here, okay? Don't go online dating. You're going to meet this person, like I said, through work, study, or travel. I don't think it's going to be through online dating. And just be very careful that you're not needy or clingy in any way, because that will put this person off. Once you get to like dig them, I'm hearing like once you get to really like get into them. Okay. This card keeps coming up and I keep putting it back in the deck because it's coming out so many times today. Either you or this person has still got to get over a healing situation, that they've lost someone in the past literally, or a love relationship, something that didn't go right for them or for you, okay? So there's still a period of healing. If this is you, I don't feel it's you, I feel it's them. I feel that they've had a failed relationship and like they haven't done their complete healing, which is a shame because it's going to affect your relationship. They're going to bring some sort of emotional baggage in with them, which is not what you really want. So Spirit is saying to get to know this person, all right, first of all. Anything else? The Tower. The Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. So this person could be your twin flame, all right? They could be a bit older than you as well, all right? But have the lack of emotional maturity. Why is the Tower here? Spirit, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, thank you. Oh, wow. So this is a good Tower. Like, this person could really change your life. Brilliant communicator, really happy with family life. They're very good, like their family's strong. And they've come from a good place, like they've come from a good family background. and that will spill into your relationship. They have good ethics and values. And with the Ace of Swords, like, you'll know when you meet this person, you'll just know it's them. You'll just be like, oh, okay, this is my person. All right, Devil in reverse, and you'll finally be able to release what has been holding you back, okay, from the past. This person is very spiritual. There's really strong Pisces here in your reading. This person could be a Pisces. You could meet them in March, in Pisces season 2026. I'm not giving out specific dates though, because like, don't hang on to that. It could happen way before that. All right. This card will tie everything in together. I don't know if you went to guess. This is a court card. See if you can guess what this is. I'll give you 30 seconds. Queen. Why did I say queen? Unique love. Perhaps Queen's popped in. Queen sent me a comment on one of my videos yesterday, so I was like, oh, I wonder if Queen will come on today, but she didn't. Okay, we have country country next. Okay, this card is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this is Capricorn, Virgo and Taurus energy, very strong Virgo energy, but it can relate to Capricorn as well. So this is like just like focusing on yourself right now, your financial situation, your stability, and how your relationship is with love, like what you feel about the word love. Okay, and like dive into that. Okay, all right, let's have a look. Chanley, bye bye Lisa. I don't know whether I'll be here when you get back, because I will be leaving the feed soon. Okay, if anyone wants to donate and you're on the list, donate now and you will definitely get your reading. Otherwise, Country is the last person. Country, if you're there, post your question. Otherwise, I'll just go to the next person. George, are you there? George. George, are you there? George, are you there? We have 14 people online. Out of those people, Grace, thank you, Grace. George, post your question. Country, you've missed your turn. George, post your question, and then we'll go to Grace, who is donating. Okay. I'm taking no more of the free list. Okay, George is the last one on the free list. Let us clarify what's going on with you, George. Thank you. Too many cards. I just want one card, Spirit, that's going to tie his reading together. Oh, interesting. So this is a major card, okay? One of the 22 majors. Yes, there is 22. I know the world's the number 21, but we have the full, remember, okay? So 22 cards in the majors. This is one of them, George, all right? So I don't know if you know the tarot, but if you can try and guess what this card is, that would be really good for you to tune in, okay? Let's have a look and see what's here for you, George. Let's have a look at I want to get a picture of your recent past. Okay. Let me know if this resonates with you or not. There's definitely been some conflict with a family member, a friend, someone online, or you have a channel and someone said some nasty things. There's been a bit of back and forth. This doesn't have to be online. It could be on social media in some capacity, or it could be literal, okay? There could be also competition around you. Say if you're looking for work, you could have a lot, or feel that there's a lot of competition. Like there's a feeling of just wanting to give up at the moment. Like life in general is just difficult. And that's why we're here, right? That's the soul lesson we're learning. Why is the Five of Swords here? Why is the Five of Swords here? There's some conflict that George is having. Can you please let him know, Spirit, what this is? Like, you really want to work on this situation, though. I think you want to work with this person or work together with this person to make things right. Okay, it could be a family issue because we have a lot of people here. This could be about something to do with a family member, or like whatever's going on in the family, maybe you don't agree with, or they like agree with, and you don't agree with it. Okay, but there's been an argument that you really want to work on. Okay, let's have a look and see what else we have here. Set your boundaries, like whatever you've set, like don't bow down to this person. They could be very dogmatic in their way of being, which means that they're very like, it's their way or the highway, like they don't have any opinion, like your opinion doesn't matter. So there's something here about really setting your boundaries with this person and standing up to them. So there's like a need to really defend your rights here. I hope this is making sense to you, okay? This is the recent past. It's possibly with a masculine. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, masculine, okay? This person is very stern, they're very cold, they're possibly older than you. They're possibly like, just like, no, this is what's happening in the family. This is the situation we're having. This is what we're doing. If you notice, there's no majors here. Okay, so I feel it's a situation you can work out. Okay, like they can work out. There could be a female involved as well. It could be a family decision. That's what I feel that this is. Okay, let's have a look and see present energy. High Priestess, very nice. Six of Cups. So this is just clarifying it's either a soulmate, could be a female, like a lover, but I do feel it's more like a family male member of your family. And then there's like this Six of Cups right in the middle, like you have a soul contract with this person. This person is family. This person is like you've known them since you were born, or you've known them for a long time. They're an integral part of your life. And I'm going to say, you just wish things could be normal, or you wish things could be not so conflict, because it's upsetting things within yourself, possibly within the family. Okay. And then we have the Four of Wands. This came out in the reverse. We want it in the upright. Okay. A more stable environment within your family situation or with this person. Okay. Let's have a look at what the future will hold. Spirit is really trying to support this work that you need to do with this person now, okay? Seven of Cups in the reverse. So whatever wasn't clear is going to be shown to you, okay? If you're feeling very emotionally disturbed by whatever this situation is, like you're going to come out of that in the future. But you need to stand your ground. It has a lot to do with a female, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. There is a female involved in this situation, right? It could be how this male feels about the female or about the mother. Say if it's a family member, say if it's your brother, for example, like it's how they feel about the mother or a grandmother or what your mother's doing. It's like another person involved. So yeah, there could be more than one female involved here. This is like a big family group. I'm getting Indian with you as well. Just keep getting Indian. I don't know whether you're from Indian heritage or background. Okay. What else do we have? The Chariot. So things are going to get on the right track for you. And this is you, I feel, this Queen of Wands. It's a feminine energy, but that's okay. This is Leo energy as well. We have Cancer energy. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And I feel that this is you really having trust in spirit here with the High Priestess. Someone could be like saying, you shouldn't do that, or I don't believe that's a good idea, or something like that. And you're like, you know what, it's my life. I'll effing do what I want to do. Okay. Someone's going to be really like confused. And then I don't think it's you. I think it's like, you're going to go and do what you want to do. And then this confuses the other person. They're like halted or put at a stop because you've really stood up for your rights or your ethics or, you know, what you believe in here. So someone's going to be shocked. Okay. It could be to do with a female. Maybe you're interested in a female and this masculine has something to say about it. They're not from our culture. They're not from our race, whatever, okay? They're not from our religion. That's also coming through. You have a lot of new beginnings coming. Look at this Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Love and money. Yeah, someone's not, you know what, you've got to put yourself first in this distant, I'm hearing distant, this person will be distant from you right now. For whatever conflict that's gone through, whatever decision you're going to make is going to hurt the person, right? You can't get away from that, but you have to put yourself first, right? All right, this card will tie everything in together, and I'm going to clarify it because of what it is. I know what it is, and it's the Tower. So this is Scorpio energy. So why is the Tower here? What you don't see coming is the Tower, the Hierophant, the Two of Pentacles. I feel there's something you really want to do or pursue. It could be a basic business idea. This could be to do with money. It could be to do with family or work. There's a situation, it could even be to do with love, but I feel there's a situation here that you really need to stand your ground, okay? And you really need to face these people and say, no, this is my life, this is what I'm doing. I don't care if you like it or not. I intuitively feel that I need to. I think these people may mock your spirituality. Like if you said like, I'm feeling the calling to do this, they may say, what, are you some sort of like spiritual guru or something? There's some sort of mocking possibly that goes on as well, or has gone on. Like if you said that, if this makes sense, okay? But you need to stand your ground here, Four of Pentacles. Whatever happens around you, I don't think you're crumbling. I think other people may, all right? Hi, Ahio, Angia. Yeah, you have the strength, you have the spiritual strength to get past this situation. Will you and this person ever see eye to eye? Not in the current energy and not in the near energy, okay? It's going to take some time. But what this person will do is respect you, okay, that you've actually made this decision. I'm just going to have to get my power bank, like decision to follow your own path. I need to get my power bank. I just realised I've got a really low battery and I won't be a second. Grace is next. So Grace, you can post your question. And I just wanted to know, George, are you from Indian descent? I'd like to know, only because like when I get these intuitive hits or when I'm doing my dailies, which is automatic writing and channeled psychic messages through writing as well, by the way, so that it's a bit different and it may interest you. I love like feedback from people and they give me comments and it's like, oh yeah, okay, it resonated, brilliant, thank you. Okay, let me just get my power bank instead of me talking like a freight train. Okay. Yeah, so go check out my dailies, Ange. There's a couple up there now. But I'm not doing, thank you, Grace. I won't be a second. Okay, Grace, let me just plug in my power bank. I don't want to lose battery. Okay. With you, Grace, before I've even read your question, I'm just going to say, damn it, where have I put my glasses? Oh, it's okay, I don't need them. Okay. I must have taken them off and put them on the bed when I got my power bank. There's a really strong need for intimacy with you. I don't know where it's coming from, but it's just like, I really need to, you know. So there's this sacral chakra energy that's coming through that is just like passion and just like the need to be satisfied on a physical level. Let me see what your question is, if I can read it. I'm a grad student. I am really stressed with finishing this summer and my internship. So worried about love since I turned 30 last month. What's next in love? Okay. So you don't want to overstress, you know, this isn't a psychic level, this is just from a general level. You don't want to like add to a situation that you're already like, you're focused on your studies, right? You're focused on your being a grad student. Why would you want to now incorporate a new relationship into your life where that is a lot of attention. There's a lot of attention when you meet someone. You have to put a lot of work into building the relationship, but then you've got this stress about studies. I'm not sure whether it's the right time. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Okay, hi Sandra. Okay, and this card will tie everything in together. So it's one of the wands energies. I don't know if you saw it or not, but see if you can like pick up on what that is. Okay, let's pull out some recent past energies. I'm not sure it's about love you should be asking. Let's just see in general what's going to happen, like what comes through in regards to study or love. Spirit is definitely saying no. No to love, or recent past has not had any love in it, like a relationship. I do feel the real urgency or want for you to have intimacy though, and that doesn't mean to say you can't have intimacy. If you can do that, take the emotion out of it and just to like have that sexual experience, okay? That's up to you. But there's a reason why you haven't had this romance in your life in the recent past, because you really need to focus on your studies. Page of Pentacles, learning what you need to learn. Like Spirit saying, wouldn't it feel amazing to graduate and then look for love? I hope that makes sense. Okay. Right, so we have the Judgment energy and we have the Nine of Pentacles, which tells me that you like are single and you are confident and you are like, you need possibly, that came out in reverse, so perhaps there needs more confidence here, but there is going to be a time for love. It's just not right now, okay? So just like be aware of that. Then we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse, so I do feel that there's not enough passion or intimacy. If you can like have a fling with someone and you know that's all it is, maybe that's what you need, right? We won't go too much into that on YouTube, but like that's maybe what you need, some intimacy. Show me present energy, what Grace needs to know or focus on, Spirit, right now. Thank you. Yeah, they're trying to move you in the right direction. In regards to your study, you are being helped by your ancestors. You are being helped by your guides. Ask for help and guidance if you don't feel you're getting it. Reach and like you need to call out to your guides and say, please guide me in the right direction. Please help my mind be clear. Please help me intake all the information that so I can like, your main energy here is your study right now. It is not time for love. It may be time for passion, but it's not time for love. Okay. Two of Swords, and you're a little bit torn by this. You're not sort of happy about what I'm saying possibly, but like Spirit saying there will be time with the Judgment energy being there for love, but right now you need to take all distractions out. Okay, I need some intimacy. Oh, Eddie's here. Okay, hi Eddie. Okay, so let's have a look and see what else we have. Grace, the High Priestess. You're not listening to your intuition about something, and I think it's like everything I've just said. You need to really focus on this study because Spirit is going to bring you along a path of so many blessings and so many amazing jobs and experiences in your future. You need to put love aside at the moment, okay? With these two cards here in reverse, it's like you needing to put love aside, okay? Passion, yeah, it's okay. Intimacy, yeah, if you can do it without, you know, getting emotionally attached to someone. I mean, I used to be able to do that. I don't even want to go there. I'm not talking about that, but so there's something here about you just like, you need to get back in tune. If you ask your spirit guides for help, they will help you with your confidence, okay? You need to get out of your mind. I'm hoping to see some swords energies here. There we go. You need to get out of your mind in the near future about the worry, especially to do with love, but your study as well. If you do all the right things, you're going to be, okay, let's have a look. If you're going to really just focus on your study and take love out of the situation right now, yeah, don't cheat yourself out of an amazing career or graduating because you're so worried about not having love. I mean, it's just crazy if you really think about it. It's a crazy paradox, right? Page of Cups. Temperance. I think this is you getting back on track. I think this is you realizing that it's not the right time. I think that is a person coming in. Okay. Give me a second here. This could be you helping another person here. I just feel someone else's energy here. You're very empathetic, but you can be empathetic to a fault. Why is this tied in here to your study? Maybe you're working in mental health. That's coming through strongly to get people emotionally balanced. Yes, there is a masculine that's going to really support you and help you, whether it's a mentor or a teacher as well. To help people get more clarity. So this could be work in the mental health field or in a hospital where it's like mental health work. Okay, what else do we have? To help people get on the right track emotionally. And you're going to have support from a masculine here, not in a love way, in like a teacher mentor way. Okay, there's quite a few masculines around you that are teachers. There's at least 3 masculines that are really supporting your growth within your study. So use these people. They have got a lot of knowledge. They've got a lot of wisdom. Perhaps where you're going to be working is like a masculine based sort of like energy, even if the women are there are very masculine. Okay, I don't mean to look at, you know what I mean. They have a lot of masculine energy, and masculine energy is about like action and being very driven. Okay, there's a lot of women I know that are very driven. Okay, 2 of Cups in the reverse. It is not time right now for love. You need to understand this. You need to understand that you need to focus on your study, that Spirit is really trying to support you to graduate and to do your internship, which you will do. You're definitely there, and part of your life lesson is to support other people, but there is 3 major masculine energies around that will really support your growth in your study or your business. Okay, really, really important, right? So these guys are here. They are not love related. You need to use these 3 masculines. They're all kings. So these are like a group of really strong people that can really support your growth. Use them to your advantage, okay, because they are there to support you. Spirit has brought you these people, these masculines, to support your growth in your internship, in your job, in your study. Okay, so right now, love is off the cards. Let's have a look and see what the card is sitting right here. It is the 7 of Wands. This is saying, like, especially with your study or work, you can overcome anything. All right. There's a lot being thrown at you right now in regards to study. It's not the easiest thing to do. You have to prioritize. You have to get your sleep. You have to eat well. Okay. And there's possibly things coming up against you that you're like, oh, I can't do this, or this is too hard. You can do it. And yes, it may be hard, but you can do it. Okay. All right. Marilyn, post your question. We have no free list anymore. It's only donations now. Let's have a look, Marilyn. If you're wanting to see your daily, there's 2 out today. One that was a specific message for a particular person, whoever they are out there, okay? So I had to post that. But then there's like another daily that I did. So I did the daily, and then I was called later to sort of like, I have to do another reading. I don't know why, but I have to do another reading. So I did this reading, and it was for a specific one person. Whoever they are, they will see it because Spirit will lead them to that video. Marilyn, what does my Scorpio think and feel and say about me? I'm a Pisces. Your Scorpio, is this a crush? Is this a current love relationship, a marriage? Oh, she's the ant. The ant again. Okay. Lilia, and there's no free list anymore. The list is closed. Okay, if you want to donate, I will accept donations, but that's all. Let's have a look and see what's here for Marilyn. My free readings are open for a period of time. Once I hit the 2 hours, I close them. And then if I get donations, I will honor those, but then that's it, okay? I've been on here for 2 hours and 23 minutes. Let's have a look and see, what does the Scorpio ant feel, think, and say about me? Okay. Lilia, there's no free list anymore, so if you want to donate, let me know, okay? Let's have a look. Recent past death, Scorpio in reverse. So that tells you a lot. This tells me that they do not agree with what you're doing, and they do not want to move forward with the relationship at this time. That does not mean that they won't in the future. So something happened where they're like, no, I don't agree with this, okay? It's really affected the connection. But I just want to say they still really love you, okay? They still really love you. Ten of Swords in the reverse, but they cannot get over their own mind. They have an addiction either to negative thinking, being extremely dogmatic. It's their way or the highway. They don't agree with something you're doing or seeing or something you're saying, and they're like, no, I don't agree. I'm never going to agree. So, you know, you either come on my side of the fence or I won't talk to you again. So there's like almost a blackmail energy here, okay? Okay. Marilyn, let's see what else. Present energy. Present energy for Marilyn. Yeah, they're not using their intuition. They're not understanding the lesson that they are trying to learn from this, okay? Seven of Wands. I need you. Spirit wants you to continue to stand up for yourself, your rights. Do not back down. This person is just dogmatic. If you back down with this person now, they are always going to expect you to do what they want you to do. Think how they want you to think. Okay? And unless you stand up, which you are doing, I feel, to this person, you're not setting a precedent for the future. Okay? Do the right thing by yourself. The justice in the upright. Okay? Do the right thing by yourself. As much as it may cause you mental anguish, as much as it causes others mental anguish, I don't know what's happened here, but Spirit is saying you need to continue to stand up for your rights, okay? And if this means that you are interested in a person and everyone disagrees with who you're seeing, they're not the one in love, you are, okay? They don't have to see that person, you do. They don't have to spend time with that person, you do, okay? You can still have a relationship with your Scorpio, and they cannot dictate your life, all right? Let's look at future energy with your ant. Six of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. So in time, I'm hearing in time, you will communicate again. There will be an opportunity in time, in the future. And I'm not going to say near future even by, say, 2026, where she's going to sort of go, okay. And they're going to respect you in some sort of way for really standing your ground here and doing what you want to do. So keep continuing to put yourself first. That is in the future, like if you really want this to be a good relationship and you really want to be on the same page, I think that in the future she is going to be open to just accepting whatever you're doing, okay, or thinking or feeling or whoever you're with or whatever the situation is, okay? So keep standing your ground. Well, look at that strength at the bottom of the deck. You have a lot of spiritual strength backing you, okay, right now. If anyone else donated, please let me know. I'm going to leave the feed now. Go check out my daily readings that are in the video section of my channel. There's 2 there today because there was a specific message for a specific person, okay? And I had to post that. Like I did the first video and then I was like, no, I've got to post this other one. So I did those 2. The weekly will come out on Sunday. I will promise you, and now I'm going to promise my soul tribe, I cannot back down unless I'm unwell. I will do a daily every day because they're only going to be 10, 12 to 15 minutes max, usually long. So I will make sure that I will post those at 6 p.m. every evening, okay, for your next day, or it could be something that's happened that day, all right? Lilia, I don't think you donated, did you? So I will see you tomorrow, okay? I'm on every evening at 6 p.m. All right, so please don't miss that. Hey Dee, how are you? Okay, let me see what else is here. Who else is here? Okay. Sorry, Lilia, you didn't donate, so I will take your question tomorrow. Okay. Make sure you're on at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, New York, tomorrow evening. And if you're early, make sure you're here and you're first on the free list. And thank you, guys. Thank you, Chanley, if you're still there. Thank you, everyone. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.